Well, I said in my last video that the world of DC news would become an ongoing, ever-growing conversation, and James Gunn has not disappointed, so you just might want to stick around for this one. This is the Sox Rocker Show. Well, what a week this has been, not only for DC news, but also for DC fans. Somehow, someway, wink wink, dozens of pictures taken on the set of the new Superman movie that's being filmed in Cleveland, Ohio have made their way onto the internet. It's almost as if there are absolutely no security measures being taken at all, which I find kind of odd for a film as important as this one is said to be, but hey, what the hell do I know? We have more pics of Baggy Suit Soups himself, and we have pics of him and Lois. We have pics of Lois alone. We have pics of Soups being escorted down the road by Brock Brumlaw from Winter Soldier. My bad. That's Rick Flag Sr. But you can understand my confusion here. The engineer, and also by whom many think is none other than Ultraman himself. I don't know. Maybe it's that big silver U on his chest that has him thinking that, but we all know that it can't possibly be, because James Gunn himself has been quoted as saying absolutely not, it is not him. We have pics of Soups and Mr. Terrific, and we have pics of damn near everyone else walking out of some type of tube or craft of some sort. I'm guessing it's a spacecraft of some kind that they were all captured in until Soups saved the day, or perhaps something he put them all into temporarily while saving the day, keeping them all from harm, perhaps by Brainiac or Lex Luthor. Hell, who the hell knows? And then, there's this one. Ugh, my lord. This is none other than Gunn's interpretation of Clark Kent. Now, I'm guessing he chose to go with the 80s style haircut theme so as to keep anyone from guessing that he is, in fact, Superman. I mean, look at these side by side. They look absolutely nothing alike. Yeah, which brings me to another interesting thing. Since the beginning of Superman, aka Clark Kent's creation, he has always simply wore a rather large pair of black rimmed glasses as a disguise. That and his suit. He also acted like a dork. In the make-believe science fiction world of Superman, it's always worked. And why? Because it is make-believe science fiction. And yes, I said science fiction. The dude is an alien. But anyways, it is what it is, and we all know what it is because, of course, in the real world, any 5-year-old can tell glasses are not bad, 80s black wig or not, that this is fact. Corn Sweat is Superman. But enough of that. Now, I'm curious. Am I the only one that finds it odd that so many pics are floating around out there? Yes, it's fun, and it's entertaining. It gives me content, but it's a lot of pictures, and it doesn't look to end anytime soon. Heck, it's like we are seeing the entire film one frame at a time. Me? Well, I believe that it's intentional because people have been clamoring for something, hell, anything to prove that it is finally happening. The film, that is. And Gunn and Company needed to step it up to keep from losing face. It also looks good to the investors and shareholders. And don't forget about job security for little Jimmy Gunn himself. Now, it's no big secret that Warner Bros. Discovery is hurting right now. Rumors of bankruptcy, or at least 60% probability rate, because at least last report, there's still some $40-odd billion in the proverbial hole. They need the rebirth of DC to succeed big time. Now, I don't know if it will. Not with what we have seen so far, but who knows? Hell, Barbie banged $1 billion last year, so hell, anything can happen in movie land. I know there are a lot of Gunn followers out there, and if they are true to their word, they will support what they have seen with Superman. It sure seems that they are now doing it, judging by the war of words going on with social media about it. Now, that's not to say that there aren't just as many people out there that can't stand his work or can't stand what they see with the movie, because there are. Just as there are haters of Snyder's work. In the end, it all comes down to ticket sales, and we're a long ways from that. This is just the beginning with a long, long ways to go. So things are going to get even more interesting down the road, I'm thinking. Well, that's it for this show. I'm sure there'll be more debate tomorrow. How do you feel about all the pics coming out about the new Superman film? Is it too much too soon? Are you excited about it? Disappointed? Do you even care? And what do you think of that new crazy hairdo that Clark Kent's sporting? Feel free to leave any comments you have in the section down below. And if you like what you see, why don't you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next show. As always, thanks for stopping by. God bless and socks out.